My name is Bryla Guado and I'm here to present the homepage of our ticketing system. The featured concert we chose is The Who, and it will be held at Cuneta Astrodome on March 24, 12 a.m. If you hover your mouse here, it will show buy tickets, but we will get to it later on. Under here, it will show the details of the the band members, and their name. Here you can see the sample of the concert, and if you click it, we embedded a YouTube video to it, that a sample music video that they will perform. Below, it will show the future events that we will implement soon. And you can see here the date and venue, and if it comes soon, it will show the picture only. So let's go to About Us, and if you click About Us, it will show our story, the description of how we do this, and our mission to doing this activity, this system. And it will show that our members will show the position and description that we possess. And in contact us, you can email and question us, or inquiries, you can reach out to this email, my email. And let's go back to home and click the buy tickets. It will bring you to the login page, and if you sign up, enter full name, John Manila, email.com. And if you successfully registered, you can log in and enter the credentials that you gave. And it will bring you to the menu. This HTML document defines a web page for ticket selling system. Features a concert by the Who. This page includes a navigation bar with links to home, about us, and contact pages. A header showcasing a feature of events and details about the concert, upcoming event, with the image and information of the members. The web page also provides a brief overview of the Who's musical style and music sample that we embedded via YouTube, and information about the future events, including the Tubero. The footer includes the back to top button, creator information for Group Sputnik, and our social media icons that will, if you click, that will lead to our social media accounts where you can reach us. This page is styled using an external CSS file, and JavaScript is used for the scroll to top functionality. This contact HTML, this is where we put our contact information, where the user can reach us. Here is the header, in which you can see the home, about, and contact us button. And this is where my email address is linked, where you can reach me via email. This sign up HTML, this is where you will input the information that you will needed to sign up for our system. Here, where you will input your first full name, address, mobile number, email, and password. In process login PHP, here where you will retrieve the form data that were inputted by the user, and the database this is provided by the web hosting Infinity Free, and this is how we create a connection to the database, and this is to check the connection, and this is where you will check if the credentials are correct, and if it's wrong it will not log you in. This will result to show if you log in correctly or not. This will verify the password, and if the password is successful, and this will log in you successfully. This will session ID to our database admin, and if you failed to log in, it will show no account found. Please check your credentials, and it will redirect you to login page. Process sign up. This is where we will process the sign up and validate if the credentials entered are already existing. Here we will retrieve the form data that were inputted by the user, and it will validate if the number is, and if in the mobile number that were inputted were a number. If it's a character, it will invalidate it, or it will show an error message that the mobile number should only contain numerical values. In here, this will validate if the user has inputted a valid email format. If not, it will show also an error message saying invalid email format. Here where we will create a connection to the database. Next is these lines will show or validate if the email or mobile number they already exist in our database. If not, it will not accept the inputted by the user and will ask to try again and input another email or mobile number. This will deny the registration if the user inputted the wrong number, the current mobile number and the email. And here if you registered, this will process the sign up, and your information will go directly to our database. And if you successfully registered, this will display a message showing you successfully registered to our ticketing system, and will directly will go to login page. This will close the database connection and handle the other HTTP methods if necessary, depending on the server. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, ma'am and Paris. This SWN of Group Sputnik, and the assigned pages to me are the ticket buying page, the display information page, the update page, and the receipt page. So this is our ticket buying page. As you can see, with our header, our website name, and our logo. With this comes the home button and about us, and then contact us buttons. And then the who owner pages is the header of this page. The who is the culture name. And then you can see two containers here. The first container contains the picture of the view of the seats, and then the other container have the ticket prices and the corresponding seat level or seat area. And then the user can choose what seat they want to be in. Level 1, level 2, level 3, and each standing. And then the number of tickets, which is minimum of 1 and then maximum of 5 only. So the user can also choose what payment type they want to use, whether cash or card. But when using cash, there is a discount, 5% discount. And then the button for choice, and then we'll proceed to the next website. And then the clear entry will let you clear the inputted informations, and then put it here, and then this arrow will just put the website backlink. Then when you press the franchise, this is the order information. So there are two containers here. One containing the user information, um which is in the database as it was inputted when the user signed up. And then the ticket information containing the order date, which is the date that the user visits the website, and the voucher title, the selected seat, the amount per ticket, the number of ticket, type of payment, and total amount of discount. So in here, the total amount and the discount isn't computed yet. It is separate. So it will be computed when you press update. Update button will direct you to the update page where the user want to change something if they see something wrong with their information, and the done button will direct to the receipt. So if the user is satisfied with the information, then the user will be satisfied. So in the update, you see update profile. There are two containers again. There is information. These are the information that inputted by the user, and the other one is the update information, which the user can update their name, address, mobile number, email, ticket number, seat area, and then the payment type. As you can see, if you change the seat area and the number of ticket, then the payment type. So it says that it is successful, but if the information doesn't pop up, you can just refresh. Then after refreshing, you can see that the total payment is updated and the discount is, if you choose card, there is no discount. But if you use card, the discount will be deducted to the total payment. So that would be the discounted price. And then if the user is um satisfied with the information, you can just press done. And then they will be redirected to the receipt. So this is the only receipt. User information and then the ticket information. Now the ticket information have the transaction number, which will be used in the payment process. And then the user can just log out their account and will be redirected to the login page there. So this is the source code of the ticket buying page. It's HTML. The header class is with our logo, website link, and then the buttons are located. The header container is the concept management facing. Then content container, this contains the two containers, the P container and the form container. So the P containers contains the picture of the seat area. And then form container contains the details about the seat area, such as the levels, the corresponding amounts. And then this is the input of the use of seat, the input of number of tickets, then the input of payment type, then the submit button and receipt button. And then after that, we have the output right here, and a JavaScript for the arrow that takes back the website to the top. And then the CSS of it, the purchase name is CSS. This is where the font style, background color, and other the text and the formatting of the container is. And the next one is the process franchise page B, which is the order information page. As you can see, we have session start, which if there is a session, we can save input there so that it will not be directed. It will not direct to the database. So the information, so that when the user exited the page suddenly, and the information will be disregarded and not saved to the database. Since it is seen as a paid purchasing, so we have the error and inset is to show the errors. If there is, it will be shown in the web page. Then is the database connection. All of these are generated by the web hosting. Then display the connection. So text the connection. Transaction generate transaction number creates random transaction number. So the session is in the SID. Then the user gets the user information, and it uses the sessions for the concept name page with the quantitative area, corresponding amount, then the computed amount or the computed total payment, and then the payment method, then discount, and total payment type, and transaction number. Then this is where the database or the information is saved in the database. So if there's an error, it will show this. So this is the HTML of the page. So the header again, and the CSS, the header, the bottom, the logo, then order menu as our header container or our header container of the page. Then event, which contain the user information, this could be the name, address, mobile number, email, that is in the database. Then ticket information, so this is the selected or the inputted information to this page. The seat area, content title, amount of ticket, number of tickets, payment, then computed in here, total amount, times the ticket, then we will echo the included amount, then this will show the discount. So if the chosen payment method is cash, then the button update is redirected to the double check or the update page, and then the receipt page. If the button presses done, then the footer, then the JavaScript function. Then this is the process program CSS, same as the other one. Contains the background color, font style, color, and so on. And this is double check, same as the others as we start of the session and we save event, then the error that we set for the if there is an error, it will show the database, then the database connection, create the connection, this is it, and SQL, then stick the connection, then the session is in the SID. Then in here you can see that we put a little security for the retrieval of the information because a SQL injection can be used to our website, so we put a little bit of security, and this is the HTML. This Java function is for if the user information is updated successfully, it will pop up. If OK is pressed, then the pop-up will disappear. And then this is the body, same as the other one, and which contains our logo, website, name, then the buttons, then the editor contains the update profile text, then the container have the current information, so this will show the Current information in the database and integrate information from the last one. So you can see it's there. And then in this form action, update information. This is where the information can be inputted using name, address, and the number. So if this is where the user can change their information, this area, training type, and then the submit button, and then the done button, and then this is the pop-up, which is use the pop-up, then the footer. So this is where if uh, the input or the texting upstairs up in here, texting in here have um, new new inputs, then it will check in here so that if there is a new one, it will be saved in the update that update name. As you can see, it's also the zip area, and then the payment, and this is where the new payment is executed, as you can see. You see here, and then this performs the update. As you can see, the update user will show new the new informations in the database, and this is the user information pop-up. This is the database there. So this is the CSS of that page, of that update page, and then the last page will be basic, so HTML, data containers, the same header container, uh, our page name, buttons, then the class container, which contains the information in the database, the official information in the database, so name, address, mobile number, email, concert name, the quantity, zip area, and then the transaction number. And this is the logout button, and then this is the footer, same as the other ones, with the disconnection. And that's all.
Good day, my name is Jan Clarence Madridano. I'm here to explain to you our admin page and its source code. So this is the login page for admins, where it requires the administrators to input their name and password. All information regarding the admin was pre-arranged and already saved inside the database. So I will input my own account. After filling out, the admin can now click the login button, which will be redirected to our admin panel, or click the back button to be redirected to the login form of users. So our admin panel consists and displays the buyer's information, name, address, mobile number, email, ticket number, seat area, payment type, concert title, and the total payment. Inside our panel, the admin can sort the data by name, total payment, email, seat area, and the ticket quantity. So after navigating through our admin panel, we can now log out and it will be redirected to our home page. I will be explaining our source code for the administrators. This is our HTML for admin. It is the front end that you saw earlier. As you can observe, we have the style sheet embedded here, which I will be showing you later on. After that, we use image source code for our logo. Here, the action specifies the file where the data should be submitted or processed to identify whether the information was correct or not. A label for admin name and password with a corresponding input text. Here is the submit. If click, it will be redirect us to the admin panel, but of course only if the input data was correct. Here is the back button that will redirect us to the login form. Here is the CSS I'm talking about. In here, you can see all the styles and designs that we used and implemented. This is the design for the body, logo, sign up container image, sign up form, form group label, the input, the back button, sign up button, and others. After that, here is the process admin that I have mentioned earlier, consists of checking and validation. Here, the $server request method, post is true. It means that the form on the page has been submitted using the post method. Typically retrieves the data submitted for the email and password fields from the form and assigns them to the variable $E and $P respectively. So this is the database connection in our web hosting. This one creates a new MySQLi connection object using the provided server name, username, password, and database name. So if the connection fails, it prints an error message and terminates the script. This one prepares the SQL select statement to retrieve the data of the customer ID from the table, where the provided email and password match. The bind method sets their values. The execute method runs the query, and the store result is called to store the result. This one checks if there is at least one row in the result set. If there is, it fetches the result, starts a session, stores the email in the session variable, and redirects the users to the admin panel PHP. If the authentication fails or there is none, it prints an error message. This one just closes the form or the system. So this is the admin panel. This was the same as before. The database connection in our web hosting, the connection to our database. So this one specifies an array in customer ID values to be excluded from the query and then converts it into a comma-separated string. This one constructs an SQL query to select all columns from the table where the customer ID is not in the specified inclusion list. So if there are rows in the result set, it displays a table with the headers and iterates through the result set to display each row's data. So this is the HTML. This is where the data will be displayed after the fetches. Here are the other forms consisting of sorting queries. Here is what I'm talking about. This is the same as before. The only thing that was different from here is the function to fetch and display data. So the function now has a order by name, by total payment, by email, by seat area, and lastly, by ticket quantity. So that is all for the administrator's source code.